Hello, guys. Hello. Merry Christmas. What? It's the 26th? We're a day post Christmas. Hope it treated everybody well. You followed the picks. Shit. I know Sunday treated you well. The Mavericks. The Mavericks got that -4 with ease. It was almost like a Christmas present, if you will. 8.5 is what it got bumped up to after that AD situation. But shit, 8.5 when they won by 9 seems to be a Christmas present as well. Like I said, guys, welcome to Weekend Warriors Picks with Deluxe. It's good to have everybody. We are having a little recap. I'm going to go over the bets that we had at the beginning of the weekend real quick, just so everybody's up to date. Friday, I had the Hurricanes puck line at 1.5, -128. Saturday, I had the Chargers 4.5 because I'm an asshat. We switched that to the Titans -3 against the Texans. We took an L on that. We'll explain later. It's a whole thing. And then for Sunday, like I said, that Christmas present, Mavericks versus Lakers. We locked in at Mavericks -4. But when the AD situation was announced, it bumped up to -8.5. Shit, if you took that, you got it as well. All right, guys. All right. Let's go through a little recap of everything. Friday in my notes, it says it was a lock until the third period. If you watched it, you knew the struggle. We thought we had that 1.5 all day, but it just seemed to not be the case at the very end. The third period, 3 goals were scored to bring the Flyers up from 1-5 to 4-5. Talk about a struggle, guys. It was Nick Seeler, Travis Anaheim, and Tony DeAngelo. They saved the day for the Faders, but for the Taylors, ruined Christmas, guys. They ruined Christmas, right? Moving on to Saturday, man, I apologize about that. It was never the Titans. It was never the Titans. The reason why I say it was never the Titans is because you forget about the rivalry that they have. The Texans are going all the way out to Tennessee to whoop some ass, even if they're a bad team. Remember back in the day, Houston Oilers, they transferred over to Tennessee, later became the Titans, and there's been a somewhat of rivalry ever since. The Texans wanted to win, and at -3, that was a fumble on my part. That was not a good pick. There's a weird rivalry. We just should have stayed away from it in general. One thing that I got from that game, though, Derrick Henry is a fucking beast. That dude is, man, it's like he's a magnet. Anytime he gets out in the field, he gets to the ball. The Titans just kept giving it to him, and it kept working. Bad thing about that is he got targeted hard. He kept getting big hits put on him. They knocked the shit out of that poor boy. It was like you totaled a vehicle a few times, some of those hits. I'm surprised he got up from it, but of course he did. He kept it pushing. And he did most of the hard work for the Titans. It was definitely impressive. And somebody you might want to throw on your anytime touchdown scores. Depending on the odds, that could be a great bet. It was a bad way to go out, but it's not 100% unexpected. I think the reason why I chose that pick is that -3 against the Texans in almost any other situation is something you want to run to because they suck. It is what it is. If you fade the Texans all year, I'm sure you will make money. But anyways, guys, let's keep it rolling. Let's move into Sunday. For Sunday, Santa loaded the sleigh with that Mavericks win, baby. -4. As we mentioned at the start of the podcast, -4 was a present for those who locked it in. Sadly, the line bumped to 8.5 after the AD was confirmed out. We advise you not to take it, but we don't know shit. The reason why we advised it was because the Mavericks just played the Rockets, and I put the Lakers, even without AD, in the same boat as the Rockets, and they just beat them by 6 points. I didn't think that they could pull off that 8.5. But as I said, Santa loaded that sleigh, not only with a Mavericks win, but with a 9-point win. 9-point win to cover the 8.5 spread. If you followed along that game, that first half was a little sweaty. I believe the Lakers won that first half, yes, and man, it was a rough one. I didn't think it was going to go well for us, but thankfully, we put a W on the board for Weekend Warriors picks. And because we had that problem Saturday where we had the Chargers 4.5 and then ended up subbing it out for a losing pick, we moved our bonus pick to Monday, 4.5 Chargers. 4.5 Chargers seems like an easy pick. And if you watch the Colts game, you understand why. The last Colts game, when they were playing the Vikings, they were up 33 points at halftime and fumbled the bag, lost like 36-39 or something like that. And I don't expect them to fix those problems in a week. I think that today they're going to fumble that bag again as they continue to rebuild. I think that the Chargers are a great team. I don't think that the Colts being at home is going to give them any advantage. And luckily for us, Degens, the line is dropped. The line is dropped to 3.5 at 110. And it's great to get in. It's great to get in. I'm still very confident at 4.5. Let's see. Let me scroll down here for just a moment, and I'll see what the boosted line for that would be. -4.5 right now gives you even odds. So whatever you put down, you get that back. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. You want -110 for the safety? Can't blame you. -4.5 still seems like a lock. I think that this is going to be a win by multiple points, not just a field goal. And another good pick. Ooh, do we want to count this in the record for the Weekend Warrior picks? I'm a motherfucker. We're going to do it, boys. We're going to get some money and even out the board. We have 2 L's. I think that we could get 2 W's with the Mavericks -4 and -4.5 Chargers tonight. But I want to be positive. We're going with the under. We're going under 44.5. It is what it is. We're going to take it. We're not going to pair it with anything like that. We're going to lock in Monday 4.5 Chargers. And I'm going with the under -110, 44.5, guys. It seems free. Hopefully it stays free, right? We don't want that to change. We saw some Mickey Mouse shit over the weekend with that Nickelodeon game and the Rams just destroying the Broncos. Broncos head coach got fired because of that. What else did we see over the weekend? That Packers win. The Packers win. If you followed the Hungry Hank parlay from Barstool or whatever, bro, that was like plus 550. Really made some money for the Degens. Hopefully you use your units well, and we make our units back from the weekend today. I'll have another Weekend Warriors video come out, Friday? Friday morning, most likely. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Comment your picks so we can get your picks featured in the next episode. Also, speaking of the next episode, if you would like to call in and be featured on the Degen Hour, call 713-489-9402. 713-489-9402. I'd love to have your picks. You can call, you can explain them, give us the odds, give us your reasoning, give us the date, all that good shit. Call us at 713-489-9402. I want the easy bets, the sweatless bets. I want all the bets. If you have plus odds, that's even better, guys. I will feature you on the Degen Hours. 713-489-9402. And guys, it is 4:08 right now. 4:08 in just a few hours. I'm going to come on and do a watch party for our Monday pick. The Chargers 4.5. Like I said, they are playing the Colts. They are playing the Colts tonight. It should be easy. Come hang out with us and watch this Chargers and Colts game. And hopefully we put some money in your pocket with a -4.5 and the under 44.5 at -110, guys. Like I said, we'll see you this weekend. This weekend, we will have more picks